Yo, this is messed up, man. Diddy in detention? Can you even believe it? It's like something out of a bad dream, but it's all too real. This ain't no music video, people. This is real life. Or at least it feels real when you're stuck in a cold concrete box, smelling like stale sweat and despair. The walls close in on you, and every sound echoes like a haunting reminder of where you are. The air is thick with tension. You can feel it in your chest, like a bass drum at a rap battle. Every breath you take feels heavy, like you're inhaling the weight of everyone's mistakes. It all started with a little misunderstanding. Okay, maybe a big misunderstanding. And a couple of traffic violations. You know how it goes. One thing leads to another, and suddenly, you're in a world of trouble. Look, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying, usually, I got people for this kind of stuff. Not this time. This time I had to face the music all by myself. And let me tell you, it ain't a pretty tune. This time it's just me, myself, and my bad decisions staring back at me from the reflection in the stainless steel toilet bowl. It's a harsh reality check, seeing your life reduced to this. They took my phone, my chains, my dignity, everything that made me feel like me, gone in an instant. It's like they stripped away my identity. They gave me an orange jumpsuit that would make even the most colorblind stylist cringe. It's not just a fashion disaster, it's a constant reminder of where I am and what I've done. I swear this thing is brighter than my future after this whole mess blows over. It's like wearing a neon sign that screams trouble. And speaking of blowing over, let's talk about the ventilation, or lack thereof. It's like trying to breathe through a straw in a sauna. The air is thick and stifling, making every moment feel like an eternity. This ain't exactly the kind of going viral I'm used to. Usually it's all about the glitz and glamour, the likes and shares. But this is a whole different kind of exposure, and it's not the kind anyone wants. The silence in here is deafening. It's a silence that wraps around you, suffocating and relentless. Not the peaceful kind, like when you're meditating on a private beach in Bali, where the waves whisper secrets to the shore. This is the kind that makes your ears ring and your thoughts race. A silence that amplifies every worry, every regret. I'm used to the constant hum of success, the buzz of 100 conversations happening around me, the energy of a city that never sleeps. Now, the loudest sound is the clanging of bars and the occasional cough that sounds suspiciously like tuberculosis. It's a stark contrast to the life I knew. I tried to strike up a conversation with my cellmate, a dude named Big Tony who looked like he could bench press a Buick. His silence was as heavy as his muscles. He just grunted and went back to reading his book, Knitting for Beginners. It was almost comical, this giant of a man engrossed in such a delicate craft. Don't judge a book by its cover, right? Maybe there's more to Big Tony than meets the eye. Maybe Big Tony's got a sensitive side. Or maybe he's just trying to pass the time until he can use those knitting needles for something a little less wholesome. I miss my music. I miss my crew. The rhythm of my life has been replaced by the monotony of confinement. I even miss my publicist, and that's saying something. The constant calls, the endless meetings, they were all part of the symphony of my life. I'm used to having the world at my fingertips, a symphony of luxury and excitement, the thrill of the chase, the high of success. Now the only thing I can conduct is the symphony of my own thoughts, and trust me, it's not a pretty sound. It's a cacophony of what-ifs and could-have-beens. Even the spider's got more game than me right now. At least it's creating something, weaving its web with purpose. Me? I'm just trying to hold on to the threads of my sanity. They call this place a detention center, but it feels more like a zoo, a concrete jungle. And guess who's the main attraction? That's right, yours truly, the star of this grim show. The other inmates keep staring at me, whispering behind their hands, like I'm some kind of spectacle. I can only imagine the rumors flying around. Is that really Diddy? What's he in for? The curiosity is palpable. Think he'll let me borrow his phone charger? The questions never end. The guards aren't much better, to be honest. They keep giving me this look, like they're trying to decide whether to ask for an autograph or throw me in solitary confinement. I'm pretty sure one of them just asked me if I could hook him up with J-Lo's number. Unreal. Seriously, dude, now's not the time for that. The food here is questionable, to say the least. Let's just say I've had better meals on a cross-country flight. No comparison. And the bathroom situation? Don't even get me started on that. Let's just say I'm considering investing in a hazmat suit. It's that bad. Michelin star? More like Michelin nightmare. This place is a disaster. I never thought I'd miss the feeling of Egyptian cotton sheets so much. The way they felt against my skin, so soft and luxurious, it was like sleeping on a cloud. Or the taste of a perfectly chilled bottle of Kirak, the smoothness of the vodka as it glides down your throat, leaving a trail of warmth and satisfaction. Or the sound of my own name being chanted by thousands of adoring fans. The energy of the crowd, the electric atmosphere, it was intoxicating. Here the only thing chanted is the time, and the only thing flowing is the tap water, which tastes suspiciously like chlorine and regret. Every sip is a reminder of where I am and what I've lost. I swear I'd trade my entire sneaker collection for a single sip of decent champagne right now. Actually, scratch that. I'd trade it for a sip of anything that doesn't taste like despair. Maybe just a sip of anything that doesn't taste like it's been filtered through a gym sock. The water here is a cruel joke, a daily reminder of how far I've fallen. They say money can't buy happiness, but let me tell you, it can buy a whole lot of things that make being unhappy a lot more comfortable, like a warm bed, a hot meal, and a sense of security. Things like freedom, privacy, and a decent mattress. The kind of things you take for granted until they're gone. Right now, I'd settle for a decent pillow, one that doesn't feel like it's filled with broken dreams and crushed hopes. This one feels like it's stuffed with rocks and bad dreams. Every night is a battle to find a position that doesn't leave me aching in the morning. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. The loneliness, the discomfort, the constant reminder of what I've lost. It's a punishment that goes beyond the physical.